All right, I want to just quickly thank you all for coming to the webinar today. And I wanted to just do, first of all, is just tell you my quick background, just my story real quick. I'm an 11-year military vet. I've been in the Army National Guard for 11 years, and I've done 3 active duty deployments. Okay, and one back in 2003, one back in 2005, and one back in 2011. So pretty recently, I actually went on a 6-month deployment to Iraq recently. I was also a cook, went back in when I was 18 years old at Shoney's, and 5 years at Walmart distribution, throwing boxes and trailers. Okay, so and I dabbled in the mortgage industry for 1 year, and I did that right when the mortgage industry tanked. So great timing, right? So that wasn't very good, corporate America background right there. Obviously didn't have a lot of success in the job industry. So I went into the MLM journey. This is kind of my MLM journey. I tried MLM back in 2003 for 30 days. Can anyone relate? Do you have anyone on your team that maybe quit in the first 30 days? Or maybe you tried MLM back in the past and absolutely quit in your first 30 days? Well, it's kind of a funny story because I actually got involved and my entire team quit on me. Like I brought in 3 people in my first 30 days. I brought in 20 customers, and I had a 100% attrition rate. So everybody quit on me, and I gave up as well because I was like, this is bull. So I just basically bailed. Now, obviously, my mindset wasn't in the right spot back in those days, but I did try it in 2003. So I wanted to just kind of give you that quick background. Now, I got back into the industry in 2007 because unlike a lot of people, I didn't really have a retirement plan. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. All I was is a military vet and throwing boxes and trailers at Walmart. Okay, so I got back into it. I had a little bit more success the second time around, but my commitment level was a lot higher that time around. Okay, I went online in April. I failed my way to the, the warm market, all that kind of stuff. Then I went online in April, and 6 months later, I was able to fire my boss at Walmart. And we've been full-time internet marketing ever since 2007. So there's a lot of story in there. I kind of left out, some of the struggles that we've gone through, but we did make it. We've made it full-time. We were able to fire our bosses. And I just wanted to give you that quick little story, quick little background of me, so you know who's talking, so that you know who's actually in front of you. So I want to just kind of relate this to the cash flow quadrant, because right now we're talking about retirement. Okay, anyone in here want to retire? You wanna work for the rest of your life, or do you want to actually be able to retire? Let's just go ahead and just say, raise your hand if you wanna retire. Does anyone in here actually want to stop working one day? Okay, lots of hands raised. All right, cool. So that was me too. But what are our retirement plans? Okay, if you look at cash flow quadrant, a lot of top people, Robert Kiyosaki, Warren Buffett, a lot of people believe in this quadrant. You can either be an employee. Now, what kind of, so we're going to talk a little bit about each area and the retirement plans around those each areas, okay? So first of all, there's an employee. That's where you just work. You have a job. Then there's a self-employed. That's where you own a job, okay? So you pretty much, it's like you own a business, but you're working for yourself. So you're pretty much, you own that job. And then there's a system, business owner. That's where you have multiple people working for you. Leverage, okay, and then there's investing, where your money is working for you. So let's look at that in detail when it comes to retirement. All right, so what's wrong with those retirement plans? Well, look at this. These are some interesting statistics. The job market and pension plans, what's going on with those right now? What's going on with Social Security? I talked to my dad the other day, and it's really sad because he literally, he's like, I might need to take Social Security early and still work part-time, so that I can make enough money to live. So the job market, the pension plans, the Social Security, that's a work till you die plan. I mean, literally. So anyone in here love the work till you die plan? Not me. Okay, I absolutely do not love that plan. So then you go to the self-employment plan. All right, this is very competitive. Now, this is just an over worked till you die plan. If you think about it, 60, 80 hours per week till you die plan. Okay, anyone, does that appeal to anybody? Probably not. Okay, now the investment opportunities, this is a big one. You know, you actually need some money to make money. Now, a lot of people in this economy don't have the money to be an effective investor right now. Now, if you do, then obviously that's a way better plan than the work till you die plan. But the bottom line for investment opportunities is the rich get richer, and the middle class and the poor get poorer. Sweet, sweet. So now, right here, this is some of the business plans that we talked about, because we all know we need to own a business. Everyone agree with that? You know, with all the stuff that's going on with the job market, the self-employment, the investment opportunities nowadays, don't you we all agree here? Raise your hand if you agree that we all need some kind of business to really make it work in this economy. Everybody agree with that? All right, cool. Looks like we got a lot of agrees. All right, cool, cool. And the hands. Okay, cool. Lots of hands. So with that said, what's our options? We've got traditional brick and mortar. Startup costs are typically $10,000 to $100,000. Okay, just look at Shark Tank. Go watch the show Shark Tank. You'll be blown away at what it costs nowadays just to show up. You know, just to actually have a business working for you. All right, franchises, $100,000 plus. Did you know that if you want a successful franchise, you have to literally invest 10 times the amount of money you want to make? So technically, if you want to make 100 grand a year, you have to invest $1 million into a franchise. Anyone in here have $1 million to invest in a franchise? Let me know. All right, if you have $1 million, say yes in the little chat box, and I'm probably not going to see very many yeses tonight. All right, also MLM or network marketing. This is the next option. It's good. You know, top people believe that the average person can make it in network marketing. But what are the problems in network marketing? Okay, 97% failure rate. 3% of the people make all the money. Okay, 80% plus people are losing money, or actually losing their downline. Their attrition rate kills your residual income. Bad marketing plans. Have you ever joined a company and they just told you one way to build the business and that's it? Who in here has done that? Go ahead and raise your hand. If you've joined a company and they told you one way to build the business and that's it. All right, so we got lots of hands. Okay. Lack of team support. Anyone ever join a company, join a person, and they like tell you that you're going to get all this money and all this support, and all of a sudden they just go in the witness protection program? Raise your hand if that's been you. I just want to see, curious, out of all, close to 80 people in here, I just want to see, all right, lots of people. Okay, so this is pretty common in the MLM industry. Okay, I'll lower the hands right there. Now, this is the biggest one that I did not like. The low dollar amount per person residual income. You literally have to have thousands and thousands of people to make a residual income. All right, thousands and thousands of people to make a residual income. Now, we have a solution. We call it the 12 to 24 month retirement plan, and that's the fourth option you have for businesses right now. And we'll get into our retirement plan here in just a little bit. But the bottom line is, this is your choices for retirement for the average person. A, work till you die plan. B, MLM with a high failure rate, low retention plan. Or C, retire in 12 to 24 month plan with us. So right now, before you even find out what our plan is, which one seems more appealing to you? Would you like to know what option C is? Go ahead and just put C in the questions box if you want to see option C, or if you like these other two plans. I'm just curious if you want A, B, or C. Okay, it looks like we got lots of C's. All right. To me, guys, I don't want to work till I die. Okay, that's just not fun. You know, I feel sorry for my dad, and that's why, you know, I'm doing business, because I can help him, you know, and he's actually in our business. So this is a cool retirement plan that we have. So before we get really into that, what does a company actually have to have? I want to talk about that real quick before we get into our retirement plan, because if you pick a company, it absolutely has to have these qualities. Otherwise, you're not going to make any money. That's just the bottom line. Everything will just fall apart eventually. Okay, for number one, you've got to have a product that everybody needs. Okay. Number two, it needs to be based off powerful current trends. Okay. It has to have a killer retention rate, or your residual income fails. Has to have low startup costs, or your growth will die. Now, there's a quick story on that. I joined some high ticket programs in the past, and yes, I made some great upfront money, but guess what? My growth was completely dead. Nobody duplicated, nothing worked. Also, based on the powerful current trends, there's a cool story here. I actually looked up the other day, you know, the top MLM companies in the entire world, and you'll be amazed to see that out of the top 25 MLM companies that have been around for 10 years, so just write that down. Out of the top MLM companies that have been around for 10 years that have the most amount of sales per year, the top 25, 22 of them were in the health and wellness industry. Okay? 2 of them were in the technology industry. 1 of them was in the service industry, and guess how many were in the travel industry? 0. Okay, so that is huge to me. You know, I don't know if you guys are in any of those industries that have 2, 1, and 0, but that shocked me big time. So what lasts long term? Let's just do a quiz. So out of the top 25 companies in the world that have the most sales and have lasted 10 years, what lasts long term the most? Health and wellness, right? So you got to make sure you're based off a health and wellness type of trend. Otherwise, your retention and your residual income, all that stuff will die. Okay? And also, it has to have an amazing compensation plan. We all heard that, you know, but here's the bottom line. You want to look at the higher dollar amount per person when you're looking at residual income. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So what is our solution? And I don't want you guys to, here's kind of the bottom line that I want to have accomplished tonight. You know, I don't want you guys to prejudge this company, because here's a quick story what happened to me. I joined this company back in when it was 1 month old. I brought in a couple people, made a $6 check, and I quit. I didn't see the vision. I'm sure if you've heard of our company before, you probably are like going, oh, I've heard of that company, and you're clicking off. But I promise you, if you just stick around, you're going to be blown away. There's not very many companies that I can talk about that I would come back to. I would literally quit and come back to the same exact company a year and a half later. Okay, there's not very many companies. I'm going to show you why that we chose this as our retirement plan. And you guys are going to be blown away, so stick it to the end here. You're going to be blown away. I promise you that. Plus the bonuses that we have at the end for you guys just for being here. It's absolutely incredible. So the 124 phenomenon, we have a team retention rate of 87%. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but when you're looking at residual income programs, people has to stay on the product. You have to stay on the product. If they don't stay on the product, you're not going to make any money. We have the best duplication in the industry. We have a higher dollar amount per person residual, and I bet you a lot of you who here knew before right now that you can earn $26 to $126 per person in 124. Did anybody in here know that is not in the company right now? If you're not in the company, tell me if you knew that you can make that much per person in 124. Did you know that? Let's go ahead and see, just see no's, yeses. You didn't know? Okay. Let's see, and I want to really talk to the guests right now. So anyone in here that's a guest, go ahead and type in the questions box. Did you actually know that you can make $26 to $126 residual income per month? There's a lot of people that didn't know that. Well, are you gonna, okay, now it's time to listen up. Okay, time to listen up, because this is the bottom line. You can. And when I first started in this company, and when I was in it for 1 month, I did not realize that. So guess what I did? I didn't give it a chance, and I quit. So this is your chance to actually see how that can happen. Also, this is not MLM. So if you're sick of MLMs and you're sick of binaries, you're sick of matrix, you're sick of all these things, this is not MLM. This is a one-line linear compensation plan. Basically, you know how we always talk about spillover? Well, how would you like, go ahead and just raise your hand. I'm going to lower all the hands. How would you like if every single person that came into the company after you fell underneath you? Raise your hand if you'd like that in a company. If every single person, all right, we've got 15%, all right, 20%, okay, if every single person, and this goes for any MLM, how would you like if everybody ever that came in after you fell underneath you? Let's see, let's keep raising those hands. Okay, we've got over 20%. All right, cool. See who's alive right now. All right, cool. So yeah, we've got about 20% of the room that's alive. Everyone else is probably not breathing, because if you didn't like that everybody falls underneath you, that's just crazy. Okay, so that's what happens in 124. It's a linear compensation plan. Everybody in the company that comes in after you falls underneath you. It's absolutely incredible. And then we have the top team support in the company, 200 per month income potential. And most importantly, we become successful by helping others reach success. And that's the bottom line. And that's why I'm in this company. So let's talk a little bit about the company. Mark Seaforth is the company founder. He's the owner of Seaforth Laboratory. He's been in business since 1970. He basically created the first diet shake in a can. Okay, so he's actually been credited for that. He's developed the first MLM compensation plan. So he has pretty much been in this industry since the beginning. He developed the very first MLM compensation plan. Okay? He has a company that he built to 126 distributors in 3 years, and guess what? He sold that company, and that was all before the internet. Okay? He's developed the products and helped the company Herbalife establish their products and company, and that company went on to be $1 billion in sales, yearly sales. And he sold his company in the late 80s and went into retirement. So he started in this industry, he built companies, he's helped companies hit $1 billion in sales, and then he retired. So he basically did everything that we want to do. He did everything that an MLM distributor wants to do, an owner wants to do, and he actually retired. He's been in retirement, and he came out of retirement because he was bored. In fact, I met Mark Seaforth on a company cruise that I just got back from on Saturday night, and he told us he was bored and he just wanted to come back to work because this is what he loved to do. He loves helping people. He loves developing the compensation plans. He loves developing the companies, and he wanted his own company, and he wanted to give back, and he wanted to help as many people do what he was able to do, and that was retire in the 1980s. So he wanted to create a 12 to 24 month retirement plan for the average person and not just leaders. So that I really respect the company founder. So what are some of the products? Let's get through these products real quick. This is not a pyramid scheme or anything. We actually have legitimate products that work. We have the best way that I can, explain the product right here in NatraBurst is we take 30 of the top superfoods in the entire world. So they take 30 of the top superfoods and antioxidants in the entire world. You mix it into one blend, all natural, no preservatives, no soy, no gluten, or any of that harmful stuff, no preservatives, and it's an all-natural blend. Some of the antioxidants in it has the ORAC values, all that kind of stuff. I don't even understand ORAC values, but that's the best way that we can really explain this product is it's 30 of the top superfoods mixed into one, giving you 6 of servings of fruit and vegetables that you need on a day-to-day basis. Okay, your body needs about 5 to 9 servings of veggies every day. This pretty much gives you everything you need, plus it gives you the best of everything you need on a day-to-day basis. So I'm really excited about the product. Ever since we've been taking, we have many testimonials on the product. It works. It definitely helps you, with your energy, reduce your appetite. If you just want to use it as a protein shake after your workout, whatever you want to do, this works and it helps you, just become a healthier lifestyle. They have the energy product. I actually take this every day before my workouts. It's incredible. It curbs your hunger, improves metabolism, enhances your sport performance, gives you all the minerals that you need. Okay, it also helps you maintain a balanced pH. I mean, you name it, this little mineral blend, it's basically built to give you all natural energy, not synthetic energy. I used to buy a whole bunch of, Ravage and all these pre-workouts that upped me and then crashed me. Okay, and once I got into this, product, I got rid of all my caffeine. I don't even drink caffeine anymore. It's absolutely incredible. So that's the products. We have legitimate products. They work really, really well. So let's get into the money. Let's show me the money. Who wants to see the money? You guys ready for the money? The bottom line, this is the retirement plan. This is where you're going to actually be able to retire. So let's go ahead and let's just see who's awake. Go ahead and raise your hand. Just click the little raise your hand button. Let's get right into the money. All right, cool. We got lots of hands. Sweet, I love it. Love the interaction. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to lower the hands. All right, we're going to move on to the money. So what's the typical auto ship in the industry? $130 a month, $500,000 buy-in, $124, $69.95 a month. No startups, none of that junk out there. We keep it simple for the average person. All right, we pretty much cut the average auto ship cost in half of the entire industry. And here's what's awesome. Typical MLM payout, $5 or less per person, $23 to $126 per person with our profit sharing plan. So we blow everything out of the water when you factor in our profit sharing plan. So let's get right into how that works. So what's the industry comparison retention? Typical retention, 15%. What does that mean? That means every single year, if you recruited 10 people, you would only have less than 2 left. That means you have got to keep it going you have to re-recruit 10 times the amount of people over and over and over all year long if you really want to keep your residual income going. So basically you recruit 10, you lose 8. You recruit 10, you lose 8. You recruit 10, you lose 8. So that's the typical retention rate. Our retention, 87%. We basically just turned it around because of our products, and we're helping people get a check. That's the bottom line. When you help people get a check, your retention rate goes through the roof. Okay, that's a 600% increase. That means you will grow a residual income that grows 6 times faster than anything else. Isn't that powerful? Raise your hand if that's powerful. I think that's powerful. You'll build a residual income 6 times faster than anything else on the planet. All right, cool. Love the hand raise. Okay, cool. All right, so here's the 8 ways that you earn income. This is the show you the money part. I'm just going to briefly, the ones that are highlighted, I'm going to talk about. The ones that are in black, I'm just going to kind of briefly explain right now, because that's just the typical MLM stuff. You know, this is not, obviously 124 is not set up like an MLM because of our profit sharing, but we do have structures in place that do pay us like traditional network marketing companies, like the green and gold income. Obviously, you make $1.50 per person on your greens, about $1.50 per person on golds as well if you count the 50% match. So basically, the bottom line for these first two, you make $1.50 per person, and you can have $100,000 max income from each of those different things. So we're not going to cover too much of that because, you know, that's the typical network marketing compensation plan that you've seen already and you've probably already know about. So that's the easy explanation of green and gold income. The one difference between green and gold is green, you get 24 green tickets every year or one time, and you can give away 1 ticket a month. Which means you can bring in 1 business partner a month. You help them duplicate, you can get up to 100 grand per month residual from that. Gold income, you can bring as many of those people as you want at the end of the month. You get a week worth of gold rush. So this allows the leaders to bring in as many people as they want in a month. And obviously those tickets are limited as well, but you know, you can bring as many people as you want as long as green tickets are still available. So that's the bottom line on those two. I'm not going to explain that too much. Retail commissions, that's just typical. You sell the product, you make $10 a month. Easy. Pioneer bonus, you sell the product, $4 up front. 25K sweepstakes, this is cool. You're going to want to get with the person who invited you here, because even if you are not a good fit for our retirement plan and you decide that you don't want to, you'd rather choose A or B for your retirement plan, then you can get on the $25,000 sweepstakes and win 25K from our company, even if you're not in the company. You could just get with the person who invited you here. They'll enter you in on that sweepstakes, and you can win 25K without even doing anything. How cool is that? I mean, it's basically just there for people on the waiting list. So it's awesome. So that's the basics, 1, 2, 6, and 8. Now I'm going to get to the exciting part. This is what sets 124 apart. This is what I did not understand when I first joined the company, and this is what you can actually benefit from in our company. And these are what we call profit sharing. I want you to write that word down, embed it in your mind. Profit sharing. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about. Okay, so profit sharing number 1 is our linear line. This is how you get paid on the entire company that comes in after you. Again, there's a lot of people who said they were excited about that. You know, over 25% of the room was excited about being able to get paid on everyone that comes in after you. Well, this is that profit sharing pool. Basically, they take 10% of the entire company profits, they put it into this pool, and guess what? How easy it is to actually get a share in this. All you have to do is be on auto ship or have an order in that month and help one person bring in one person, and you get 1 share. That's it. So you sponsor one person with your green ticket. You help them get 1, and guess what? You have 1 share in the entire company pool that goes down infinity levels, and you can get paid 5 shares max. So if you bring in 5 that bring in 1, you get 5 shares of the company pool. Let's just show you a little quick example of what this looks like. Spouse brings in 1, daughter, son, mom, dad, or you can build this on the internet however you want to build it. Let's say 6,200 people are underneath you after you come in, which is realistic. After about your 3rd, 4th month in the business, you'll have at least this underneath you. So 5 shares times that equals 31,440 shares. Last month it was actually worth 0.28, but I just have 0.26 right there. So that would be $81 a month residual income. Show of hands, from this one profit sharing pool alone, if you were making $81.74 residual income in 3 to 4 months, would you ever cancel the $60 auto ship? Let's just go ahead, or actually, would you, I guess to rephrase the question, would you quit your auto ship? Just type in the little box. You wouldn't, right? So raise your hand if you would stay on auto ship if you were making $81 and you were paying $60. Would you stay on auto ship? Raise your hand if you would. All right, looks like we got a whole bunch of hands raised. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. It doesn't make any sense. If you're making more money than you're paying, you would stay on auto ship. That's just the bottom line, okay? And that's why our retention is so high, because we're teaching people how to make money from the entire company. I thought that you guys said that you wanted to make money from the entire company that comes in after you. That is what happens in our company, and that's why we're so excited about 124. That's just one profit sharing pool that we have. The second profit sharing pool, let me show you how easy it is to build this profit sharing pool right now. They take 2% of the entire company profits, and all you have to do is enroll one green ticket and one gold ticket in a month, which, you know, for people who are not in, don't know the lingo, that's 2 people. Okay? Anyone in here ever sponsor 2 people in your business? You know what I'm saying? 2 people is not that hard. If you haven't sponsored, that's fine. We'll show you how to do that. But if you have, this is all it takes to get in this profit sharing pool. And you want to know how much each profit sharing pool or share this was worth last month? $45. $45 per person. So you're telling me someone joins for $60 auto ship, $69 with shipping, and you get paid $45 on that person. Is that cool or what? Raise your hand if you think that's cool. $45 per person on a $65 auto ship. They join the company. That's your fast start bonus. Isn't that awesome? And that's how you get those shares. You can get as many shares as you want. You can get as many shares as you want. You can literally bring in 10 people in your first month and get a check for close to $500. Serious. That's how cool this Gold Strike bonus is. And that's right now, this was probably only going to go for the next 2 more months, and then they're going to go back to the travel bonus and then back to the Gold Strike. So you definitely want to take advantage of this while it's going. Right, Platinum Game Board. This is the most exciting part of the Show Me the Money part. This is where we're going to spend a lot of our time on the Show You the Money, because remember what we said in the beginning? This is why I quit 124 in the beginning, because I did not understand the Platinum plan. Okay, and what this is this is a game board that we show you how to build. We have training on how to build it. We show you how to structure your team correctly, and this is how you do it. 1 through 12 are your personal referrals. The second level is your second level. The third level is their people. So that's how we structure our team. There's training on that, so we're not going to cover that in this webinar. But that's how we structure our team to hit these platinum shares, and I'm going to show you exactly what this means. This is another profit sharing pool. Again, I want to reiterate, profit sharing means you get paid on the entire company, not on your efforts. Pretty cool concept. So they take 7.5% of the monthly income that the company brings in, and with the team structured correctly, so with the Platinum Game Board, we show you how to do that. With only 60 people, you would earn $23 to $93 per person residually, and that's all dependent on how many sales the company had that month. That's why it fluctuates. So if the sales were lower that month, you get about $23 per person. If the sales were higher, that's about $93 per person. But who here would love to get paid 50%, pretty close to 50% to 150% per month residual income on 60 people? That's it. Now keep in mind, this is not 60 personals. This is a team total of 60 people, including your duplication. Would you love to get paid 50% to 150% on those people? Lots of hands. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Most everybody would. With a team of 100 people structured right, you would earn $31, $126 per person. Now that's over 200%. I've never seen that. Not even, there's a popular blogging service out there that pays 100%. Well, this company can pay you 200% if you structure your team correctly and if the sales are high that month, which is absolutely incredible. So, but what's the average industry average? $1 to $5 per person. So let's just talk about potential income here. You go out, we show you how to sponsor 6 to 12 people. You get on all those other profit sharing pools. You've already got your auto ship paid for by this point. You teach those people to duplicate, and you have a team of 30 to 60 people total. This is your income. Okay, you get $1,300 to $5,000 residual income from just that. Now, I want to ask you a quick question. In your current MLM or whatever you're doing, how much money do you make per person residual income? Or maybe in an MLM you've been in the past. Just tell me, how much money per person residual income would you make? If you had a team of 30 to 60 people total in some of those companies, would you make this kind of income? I just want to kind of throw that out there. Write that down. Think about it. How much income would you make with a team of 30 to 60 people? Now, what if you bring in 12 personals to 24 personals? 120 total people. 3,700 to 1,500. Now, let me count 15,000 residual income. Now, let me tell you a quick story about this. I know a person who had 120 people in his downline in one of the most popular programs on the internet. Okay? One of the most popular programs in the internet. 120 people. He was making $500 a month residual income. What do you think is better? $500 a month residual income for the same effort, or 37 to 15K? Which one's better? Go ahead and just type it in the questions box. Let's make this interactive. Which is better, 500 or 15K? Wow, exactly. 15K is way, way better. All right? So the bottom line is 124 blows every other MLM network marketing company out of the water as far as residual income goes per person basis. Obviously, you have to qualify for the platinum share, the platinum game board, which we show you how to structure your team. You might as well. You get gold strike bonus so you can make good upfront money. You get silver performance bonus so you can make money on everybody who comes in underneath you. Those are the three main areas that I love about 124. This is why I'm involved in 124, because it's, one of the main reasons I'm involved. Obviously, the stability and the residual income aspect of it. But this is the most important part I want you guys to understand, is you can make more dollar amount per person than anything else in the entire industry. We have the highest payout per person in the history of network marketing I've ever seen. We have the highest retention rate in network marketing history I've ever seen. Our system does all the selling and explaining for you. All you have to do, you have a chance to work with people like myself, long internet marketers, offline marketers, and industry legends. Did you know we actually have someone on our team upline, who has built a downline of 500,000 people. 500,000 people in a prior MLM. And he's over here in 124 making it happen. So we have that kind of support to help you build this business. Also, if you think the company benefits are great, then you're going to love our team benefits, because number one, I hold 2 one-hour sessions Monday through Friday. Okay, if you ever had people quit on you, you don't have anyone to plug your team into, I hold 2 one-hour sessions every day. One's a blogging mastermind and one's a 124 team mastermind, and we hold these every single day, Monday through Friday, so that you can get your questions answered and we can help you duplicate your business. I put these 2 hours of my time every day aside for the team, so there's no excuse of my sponsor left me, there's no support. We have that in place for you on our team. We have a team Facebook group. If you have any questions on the fly, you can't get a hold of me, you can just go to the team Facebook group, ask your question, bam, someone answers. We have a team Skype group, so if no one's on Facebook at the time, someone will be on Skype, and bam, you have your answers. We have a team training site, so all of our recorded webinars, everything that we put out to the team, you can invite people over to this training site, get your team trained for you. You don't have to train your team, because we train your team for you. This is called duplication at its best. We also have a blog that you can go out and guest post. So I created this blog. We have the backlinking tools already set up. Things are already ready to go. You just go in, you log in, you do your own blog post, and then we have the backlinking tools that automatically syndicate your post. Now obviously you can do whatever you want as well on top of what we do, but we have a blog already set up that you can just come in and guest post to. If you want to put your 124 content out there on the internet, we have that set up. You don't have to create it, you don't have to pay for graphics. It's all within the team. We also have team co-ops. We run those through Daily Income Network, and these are as low as $25 per share. So, if you need marketing, you can actually just pay 25 bucks. We can get you some leads so you can use your tickets and go from there. So that's another team benefit that no one else has out there in 124. And here is some of the bonuses I want to talk to you guys about. This is what we call our Gold Rush bonus. March 31st, it ends at midnight, because the Gold Rush ends on midnight. We have free Daily Income Network VIP membership. This is a $30 per month value. Okay, $30 per month value. You get it for free. So you get a free membership, VIP membership to Daily Income Network, which is our system that we use. You get access to our blogging mastermind, which normally we have a blogging product that you have to pay for, $25 a month for. You don't have to pay for that. You get this for free. So you can come to our blogging mastermind for free. You don't have to pay for that other product because you're a part of our team. And I did 2 paid webinars I sold for $37 each. Magnetic Cash Flow Formula, where I showed you how to really rank your blogs on Google, get direct traffic to your blogs. And I also had a Facebook pay-per-click training that you will get access, which were both sold for $37. The Facebook pay-per-click training right now is $97. So we've sold it at $37. We raised the price. You're actually going to get that product for free. So here's what I want to quickly leave you guys with. I want to give you guys a choice that you can go down. I had a choice back in 2011. Just a quick little story here, my 124 story. I saw, I talked to Jerry, who's one of my business partners. He joined 124. I joined a travel company at the same time. I started making a bunch of money. I had, probably close to 10K per month for, a little while, a good stretch from that company. And I was living life. I was having a good time. I was making the money I wanted to make. I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't really think about retirement at the time. I was just building my business, making 10K per month. This is in 2011. and I didn't really care about anything else. Then what happened was the military called me up and they said, hey, you need to, you got a couple months to get ready. You're going to Iraq. Okay, so I was like, oh man. So I got shipped out to Iraq in July of 2011. Now, what did this do to me? All that money I was making completely disappeared. Okay, it completely disappeared, and the reason it disappeared is because I was not focused on residual income. I was not focused on stability. I was not focused on actually building a long-term business. I was focused on direct sales. I was focused on, some of those matrices out there. Focused on some of the other MLMs that my team completely quit from. I was focused on those different avenues out there, so I didn't see it coming. I got deployed, I had to leave. My income completely disappeared, other than the military income that I had coming in. So when I came back, I actually joined 124. I was watching Jerry build the business at the same time. I saw him build a residual income with an 87% retention rate. I saw that the company has been stable. I did it originally and I quit. I already kind of talked to you guys about that story. I took a different path. I took a breakthrough path, and I realized if I ever want to retire, there's no possible way to retire from the direct sales industry and from the upfront money industry, because if you ever want to leave the industry, or you ever want to stop working and just lead it and like hire some leaders or hire some trainers to do your job for you, you will have to build a residual income. Bottom line, you can't build direct sales. Because if you have to leave for any reason, or if you want to retire for any reason, it'll go away. It will go away. It's a work till you die program. It really is. So, and I realized that when I got deployed. That was my breakthrough. So I could have either kept going down when I got back in December. I could have kept going down the breakdown path and doing the same thing I've always done, which is the definition of insanity, and keep going down the path that wasn't working, or I chose the breakthrough path, which I believe 124 to be that breakthrough path and for the average person to succeed. So quick question, what are you going to decide? What path do you want to take? Do you want to keep going down the wrong path, or actually stop and turn to the right path, the breakthrough path? So with that said, this is where you need to go to, obviously you're going to get back to the person who invited you and to get started. But this is where the application is. So, we have a waiting list on our team, obviously. The Gold Rush is on right now. So what you need to do is you need to actually get back to the person who invited you, should get that application filled out, and the one thing that you want to send them, the only thing you need to send them and send them an email and just say, hey, I'm ready to retire. That's all you got to say. Just send them an email and say, I'm ready to retire. Send it with the attached application that I just put in the little chat box. And real quick, I'm going to lower all the hands. If there's anybody who has any questions, raise your hand. I will pull you out. Or if you have a comment, maybe you're a team member, you just want to come out and share your story real quick, raise your hand. I'm going to bring you out, and I want to hear your guys' comments. So let's see. I got next person. Okay, we've got John Morris. All right, so I'm going to unmute you, John. All right, you are unmuted. You there, John?
Yes.
What's up, John? How's it going?
Oh, how you doing, Mike? Thanks so much for doing this tonight. One of the things I just wanted to say quickly is I'm fairly new to this business. I've only been at it a little over a month and a half, and it's been a steep learning curve for me on a variety of fronts, but this business in particular as soon as you look into it and actually see the compensation plan and, and the products that it has, uh, as well as the support is magnificent. And for me, that was a major selling point. I came on board, and every day I'm just continue to learn more and more and more. I'm supported by everyone that's involved in this project, and I just can't be grateful enough to have the opportunity to be part of this team and part of this opportunity. So I'm expecting good things. My business is growing. Certainly not as fast as I'd like. Of course, I'd love to have 500,000 under me already, but that's not happening right this moment. But I am building the business. It is moving along, and I'm sure it's going to pick up steam as I get more acclimated and familiar with the business. So back to you, Mike. And again, thanks so much to you and to everyone on our team.
Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you, John, and you're definitely a great leader on this team. We're going to do great, great things together. So we also got Justin with his hand raised. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull Justin out. Hey, Justin. How's it going? You there?
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I was wondering, under the silver performance pool, what does the 6288 represent?
The 6288 was just the how many people were under you. So, after a couple months, after 3 or 4 months, you'll have about 4, 5, 6,000 people underneath you from the entire company.
Okay.
Cool, cool.
Also, one last thing. If you sign up after March 31st, let's say April 1st, do you still get the webinars and everything else you were saying, or is that just for the Gold Rush?
Right now, that's a Gold Rush bonus. Obviously, we incentivize you to get in before the 31st, mainly because you get your first ticket on the 1st. If you come in on the 1st, you don't get your ticket till the 15th. So it's kind of just helping you advance in your business. So that's a Gold Rush bonus for right now. But yeah, if you join after the team, you still get all the support and things like that. But as far as the Gold Rush bonus, that's just for this week. Cool, cool. Appreciate you for coming out, Justin.
Yes.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Hey, this is Nate. Just want to give a quick testimonial of the product. A lot of times we talk about the money in the business, and we're all here to learn how to retire. And I fell in love with the compensation plan of this company. But I wanted to give a quick testimonial of the product because when I originally ordered the product, I was like, well, this maybe just another protein shake, another protein smoothie. Wasn't too excited about it. But when I've started taking it, I run a lot. I run about anywhere from 20 to 40 miles a week, and I was having some knee pain. Once I ran 3 or 4 miles, I was feeling a little discomfort in my knee. I started taking the Nature Burst every morning, throwing in a banana, maybe a little orange with it, sometimes a watermelon. It tastes delicious, and I knew I needed my fruits and vegetables for the day anyway. So I started taking it every morning, and after about a week, for the past month and a half since I've been on the Nature Burst product, I haven't had any knee pain. And feel a lot better throughout the day. I feel better, in my runs, during my workouts. And sometimes I take a Nature Burst after a workout as kind of a recovery drink, along with other stuff that I take. But just wanted to give a really good shout out to the product because, guys, you're going to love this product. It tastes great. It makes you feel better. You got something that people need anyway. People need their fruits and vegetables anyway. And in today's modern age, people are on the go. They don't have time. Maybe they get one good meal in a day, but guys, people that are working, long days, they can take this to work with them, throw it in the fridge. It's something quick that gives them their nutrients for the day. So just want to give that quick shout out. I love this product. If the business plan went away tomorrow, I would keep taking this product, and just because I love getting all the antioxidants, all the superfoods in my system for the day. So that's about it, man. You did a great job on the webinar, and I'll let you take a few more questions.
All right, awesome. Okay, we got Jerry from Florida. How you doing, Jerry?
Hey, Mike. I'm doing great. How are you?
Great.
You guys can hear me okay?
Yep. Good.
Great. Well, yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have recruited Mike into 124, and our upline, Doc Fran, actually recruited me in. So we've got really an amazing team here. And people who were on the webinar who were thinking about joining, you really have no idea how fortunate you are to be invited to the webinar on a team that Mike is coaching, because this team is having just remarkable success. And I want to say two things. One, I totally agree with Nate. I was mentioning on training I did the other day that I'm almost 70 years old, and I have a history of cardiac problems. I just have one small cardiac artery that is just genetics. It's tiny. And because of that, it tends to clog. And I've got, this is the truth, guys, I got 12 stents in that one artery. So I monitor, my levels pretty carefully, and I see my cardiologist every year, and maybe even 6 months sometimes. So I saw him just a little while ago, and the conversation went something like this. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "Nothing new." He said, "Come on, you got to be doing something new." And I said, "Nope, I'm still running, I'm still swimming, etc." He said, "Well, I've got to tell you, you've been a patient of mine for over 20 years. I've never seen your cholesterol levels look like this." And it was the best HDA. The good ones were way up, the bad ones were way down. The ratios were incredible, and I hate to make health claims because we're not a medical company. But the only thing I've done different in the last year, the only thing that I've done different is being on the Nature First Shake. And the second thing that I want to say is that I actually, even with the testimonial like Nate and the experience I've had, what 124 gives us is the opportunity to recruit folks who, frankly, you would never think of bringing into this type of business, this direct marketing business. Because a lot of people who you approach about this are going to say, "Oh gosh, it's just an MLM," but you don't approach those people as an MLM. You approach lawyers and doctors and dentists and professionals, and you do it as an investment opportunity. You start talking about ROI, return on investment, with this company, and let's say you've spent $80 a month and maybe $15, $18, $20 a month more for back office or blogging or whatever. So even if you're spending $100 a month, at the end of the year, that's $1,200. Well, I don't even want to tell you what kind of money you're going to have at the end of 12 months, but you'll be making more than that each and every month. So the great thing about 124 is, yeah, it's a hell of a product, but it is an even better opportunity for people to get involved for their retirement plan. And so that's primarily, I sell it without even mentioning the health benefits. I sell it almost like you'd sell a financial instrument. So hope that's helpful.
Awesome. Appreciate you, Jerry, and I'm really glad to be a part of the team. Jerry is actually in our upline team, and here to help to build this business as well. And there's a couple questions in the text area that I want to kind of cover. Does the product help with weight loss? Yes, it does. You can actually take this product as a meal replacement. I would suggest you mix it with a few things though, like some more fruit or some milk or something, because there's only 50 calories in the product, but it does give you all of the health benefits you need to lose weight. Because I don't know if you knew this, but when you're trying to lose weight, you need to have a healthy body. You need to have all the nutrients that you need in your body to lose the weight. So this definitely gives you that. You can replace meals with it. But the awesome thing, and we didn't really cover this tonight, but they are actually coming out with a weight loss formula here this year sometime, which is actually made for weight loss specifically. And so right now is the best time to build, because right when that product launches, it's going to blow up this industry. It's going to be all natural ingredients, all natural, no preservatives and all that kind of stuff. And it's been tested for the last 2 years in Dallas, and people are already seeing about 3 pounds per week weight loss from an all natural product. So it's absolutely amazing what's coming out with 124. And we didn't even have a lot of time to cover that. So, you there, Susan?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep. Hear you loud.
Okay. I want to tell you, I'm borderline diabetic, and my mother is a full-blown diabetic, and the product has helped us immensely. I cannot say enough about the product. It's it sells itself. It's golden. But Mike, with the system, you have been gone way beyond helping everyone on the blogging, on just understanding what 124 is about. And you have just helped so immensely for our whole family. I wanted to let you know.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Susan. You've been with me for a little while now, and I definitely appreciate you coming out and sharing that. And yes, I have a long history of diabetics in my family as well, so I'm really, really glad that this can help with that. So appreciate you, Susan.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And Nate, I'll find you on Facebook.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. So anyone else? Any other comments? Let's see. So what if you were in another team before, quit? Would you have to reapply? You can do a couple things, Martin. Definitely get with the person who invited you, fill out the application, and send that in. And if you have to reapply, then that's fine. If not, if you have a position on our team already, then you can just reactivate that position. But your position actually deletes after 3 months. So technically, if you haven't been in the system for 3 months, you have to rejoin anyway. Okay, because your position's completely gone and deleted. So yes, you will have to rejoin again. So definitely just get with the person who invited you here, and fill out that application. Say I'm ready to retire. Send an email, and bam, you are in. So great question. All right, I have to give up my current MLM for this to work. I spent more time in the doctor's office than I do here. Well, technically, no, you don't have to give up anything to do this business. You can build this as slow or as fast as you want. Okay, you don't have to give up anything. If you want to just build this a one person per month and help them build one person per month, then you can still retire in 24 months. That's what I really love about this company. You don't have to have a lot of time to build it. Okay, so what I would suggest you do is definitely just jump in and give it a part time. Now you're going to notice that you will want to get rid of all the other MLMs and all the other things out there once you really start seeing the potential and the income potential and the retirement potential in this program. You definitely will want to focus more on this, but you can take it slow at first, see how it works, and go from there. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to unmute Wilson real quick. Hey, Wilson.
Hey, good evening, Mike, and welcome from your trip. I hope you had a great time. And what I want to do is I want to thank you for all the great work that you're doing as far as providing training for everyone. It is tough to do that once a day, much less twice a day like you do. So if you are thinking of joining, might as well do it now. That way you can start getting all this training tomorrow. So let's get on the train. This is shall I say a train or a Concorde, an airplane. This is what we're on right now. So if you're thinking of joining, let's do it now. Thank you very much, Mike, and have a good night.
Awesome. Appreciate you, Wilson. Wilson's another leader on our team, and absolutely blowing it up in the Spanish market. So if anyone in here, speaks Spanish or has people who want to build this business in that niche, we have people that translate a lot of the presentations for us. Wilson has been very, very kind to do that. So it's incredible the type of team we have here. There's such a big market. And so I'm just going to leave you guys with this. Yes, there are materials in Spanish that Wilson on our team has converted over. So it's absolutely awesome what he has, Lisa. All right, cool, cool, cool. Noel, you're in with Mike, Nate, and Mike. Looking forward to retiring with the team. Awesome, Noel. Welcome to the team. Let's see. All right, cool, cool. So with that said, I'm just going to leave this right here. Get to the person that invited you here. Download this application. It's in the chat box. Fill out that application. Send them an email. Say I'm ready to retire. And you're going to get the bonuses that we offered to Free Daily Income Network, the blogging masterminds you don't have to pay for, my two $37 webinars that I actually sold separately. You're also going to get all the team training resources and our daily masterminds, which are held Monday through Friday just for the team. So we have there's no excuse to not succeed in this company. You will succeed if you just stay here. Isn't that awesome? Who here thinks it's awesome to just be able to, if you just stay in the company and commit for 24 months. So that's all we're asking. You commit for 24 months. You will not have to build another program, and you will have enough retirement income with this program alone than anything else out there. Isn't that awesome? Who thinks that's cool? Raise your hand, type in the question box, yell, whatever you want to do, and just say, that is awesome. All right, let's see. That is awesome. That is awesome. So if you're ready to retire, let's just do one final thing here. If you're ready to retire, raise your hand and leave it raised and say, I'm ready to retire in the questions box, and I will see how many people do that, and then I will call it a wrap. So let's see here. We got awesome. We got over 30% already raising the hands. We've got lots of I'm ready to retire. Awesome. Charlotte, Sue, Ron, Romy, Benjamin, Toy. All right. Susan, John, Scott. We're all ready to retire. Awesome, awesome. Over 35% of the room is ready to retire. Hercules is ready to retire. All right, cool. So with that said, get with the person who invited you here, fill out that application, say I'm ready to retire to your sponsor, and let's get you started. We'll get you the welcome email right away, get you plugged into the team training, and we're going to show you how to use your first green ticket within a matter of days. So your first green ticket's available on the 1st. We're going to knock that out right away. So have an awesome and incredible day, and I'll see you guys on the team.